Hey folks, welcome back to the shop. I'm going to be right up front with you. There's no build in this video. Okay. So if you want to leave, I get it. I do. I don't really want to sit and watch me talk either. But this is an off week. Okay. And I wasn't even going to put a video out. So yeah. Anyway, I'll see you on the next one if you got to go. I do get it. I understand. For those of you who hung around, it's just that it's a busy time right now in my world. And I've not been out to the shop since I put those storage cabinets in. I've looked at it, I've looked out the window at it, but I've not been back out here. As you can see, it's a nightmare, it's a mess. It's just one of those things in my world. When things get busy, the shop gets put on the back burner, which means also the channel gets put on the back burner. The YouTube channel gets put on the back burner. And the truth is, yeah, I don't really care. Sorry, but I don't. So I thought today what I'd do is I would talk a little bit about the production of what you see and what goes into it and how that works in my world. Okay. Usually when I put a video out, which is Tuesdays, when I put a video out, you are probably seeing what was happening throughout the prior week. Heavy emphasis probably on Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Okay, is when I'm doing the bulk of that work. Except for today. Today is Tuesday. I'm filming this video at 1:30. You're probably going to see it at like 2 or 2:30. I mean, it's fresh on the market. When I say production, it's not like it's a big grand production. It's just me and an iPhone. That's what goes into this. So I'm not a big polished channel. And I don't really want to be. That's not what I started out for. I didn't start out to make money on YouTube. I didn't. Unless you're a tool company, you want to give me tools, give me a call or email me, PastorFredShop@yahoo.com. Anyway, I thought today what I would talk about is this evil little word that I've heard other channels talk about, and I never did because I never really cared, but analytics. When you start a YouTube channel, you can look at your analytics and it tells you everything you want to know and things that you didn't want to know about your channel. It'll tell you, obviously, things like how many subscribers you have, what your watch hours are, new subscribers. It tells you who your audience is. I didn't break it down real deep as far as the audience was concerned, but it'll even tell you their behavior. Okay, so I thought it'd be kind of fun today to go over some of the analytics of Pastor Fred's shop. Okay, now you can look at your analytics as little as the previous week or as far as all time, which in my case would go back to, I think, 2022. I don't remember. So what I've done in most of these, except for one, is I've chosen to go look at a 90-day block. Okay. So the first thing we're going to look at is geography. Okay. Where in the world are people watching from? And this is no surprise, 54%. And actually looking at this doesn't add up to 100%. So aliens maybe are watching from outer space. I don't know. 54% of the people that watch this channel are watching in the United States. 0.3% are watching in the UK. And I don't know, I apologize to the UK. I don't know what all countries come into play in the UK. Maybe someone in the UK can tell me. I don't know. 0.1% is watching from Canada. So hello to my neighbors in the north. And this is a little bit surprising. 0.1% is watching from India. Now, I went back all time on this and found that there was a time in my channel when 20% of my viewers, like a solid 20% of my viewers, were from India. And that blows my mind. Some little bumpkin like me, that's like a band saying we're huge in China. I don't know, huge in Japan. Like there was a time when I was huge in India. I don't know. Um, we can look at our audience as far as, and again, this is no surprise because I've heard other channels talk about this. Over the past 90 days, the audience makeup is 80% non-subscribed. So 80% of the people that watch videos of mine aren't subscribed to my channel. I don't care. Honestly, I don't. 20% are. And this becomes interesting because they also have what's called watch behavior. And they break it down into 3 categories. New viewers, which is 85% of my channel. New viewers, people who haven't been to my channel before. 85% over the past 90 days. Something they call casual viewers, which I'm assuming is people that will come in, watch a video, and then go. And maybe we don't see them again. 9.8% casual viewer. And then they have a category called regular viewers. Now, this might be subscribed or not subscribed, either one. 4.8%. Again, that's not shocking to me when you look at the audience analytics as far as subscribers and not subscribers. Then you can break it down into things like what are people watching on, okay? And I've heard other channels talk about this, and I thought, well, that'd be interesting. I'm gonna look at that and see what are people watching Pastor Fred's shop on. And again, no surprise, 41% of people are watching it on TV. That's what I do. There's not a whole lot on regular network TV anymore that's worth watching or entertaining. Not that I'm entertaining, don't get me wrong. Most of my viewing in the evening is YouTube. And when I sit down at the end of the day and turn the TV on, that's what I want to watch YouTube on. I want to watch it on TV. I don't like holding my phone and trying to squint to see what people are doing. So the audio is better on my TV. The video is better on my TV. I'd prefer just to sit down and watch it on TV. So do 41% of the people that watch my channel. 24% watch it on a mobile device, which is what we in today's world call a phone. Okay. This blew my mind. 23% of people are watching on a computer. That blew my mind. Like, what, is that still a thing? I mean, I have a computer that I use for work, but that's the only thing I use it for. We live in a world where email, calls, text, everything's done on your phone. So it kind of blew my mind that, you know what this tells me? It tells me that 23% of the people that watch my videos are probably watching at work. Yay, if you can get away with it. I don't want to be the reason you get fired, though. But 23% watch on a computer. The lowest category is tablet. 10% of the people watch on a tablet. Okay. The other thing you can look at is your most popular videos. And this breaks down into 3 categories as well. Those new viewers, the casual viewers, and the regular viewers. So as far as the new viewers are concerned, those people who come to the channel for the first time, never seen a video, not a surprise. The video that I did about my experience with Temu, buying tools from Temu. And the reason that's not a surprise is that a lot of channels will start out doing builds and segue into doing tool reviews or something to do with tools. They say that that gets more views than anything else. And it's true, but again, I don't care. I like building stuff, and I don't have any new tools that I can do a review on. The newest tool in my shop is that, and it's already been reviewed by 1,000 other people. So tool reviews get the most views, and so that's why it's not a surprise that for people who come to the channel for the first time, they're looking at that Temu video, because that was a big craze about a year or so ago. Among casual viewers, those people who maybe come and watch a couple videos and maybe they stick around, maybe they don't, The decorative lanterns that I did 3 years ago, maybe 4 years ago now, I don't remember. I was still up in Bradford when I did them. Among casual viewers, that is the most popular video. And then as far as regular viewers, those people who are either subscribed or not subscribed, but they keep coming back, this was kind of surprising, actually. The coffee K-cup shelf, the latest one that I built just a few weeks ago, actually, that is currently the most popular video amongst 4.8% of the people that view this channel. Closely after that is the decorative lanterns. And again, this is, I don't think I did this one 90 days. I don't remember if I did or not. But the decorative lanterns, and then actually a close third was the shelving unit that I just did a couple weeks ago. So again, analytics. Some people obsess over them. Some people don't. I don't. I don't obsess on them. I go in and I kind of glance at them. But my attitude with this channel is, it is what it is. I don't depend on this to make a living, which is why when my wife gets busy, this gets put on a back burner. So again, unless you're a tool company and you want to give me tools, give me a call. But I just kind of thought I'd share that with you. I have what I call my core group, and you know who you are. These are the folks that will watch regularly. Some of them will comment regularly. Although if you're watching on TV, I understand it's more difficult to comment because you got the remote control. I've seen people put up the QR code so it'll take you straight to the video on your phone and you can comment. I'm not going to do that. Okay, that's digital. I don't even understand it. But just know, if you're unable to comment, I get it. You're watching on a TV like me. So, but I just kind of thought it'd be kind of fun to just kind of throw that out there a little bit and see, let you know where you fall in the demographics of YouTube. So I do have a build for next week. It's a short and simple build, but it's one that we desperately need done in the house. And until then, thanks for sticking around on the off week. I appreciate it, especially you guys that stuck around even though I wasn't doing nothing. In the meantime, I'll see you on the next one. God bless.